All right, School of Rockers, this is Jeff Nations with School of Rock Kirkwood in St. Louis. Today I've got a quick little lesson for you on the bass line for Schism by Tool. Wonderful song and something relatively a little bit easier in Tool's catalog. So for this one, we're going to be using a pick, and we're also going to tune our low E string down to D. So this one is in drop D. Okay, starting off with the intro, it's one phrase and we repeat it twice. The second time through we're going to alter the first chord in the phrase just a little bit. For this I'm going to be doing hybrid picking on this. So we're on the D and the G strings, and in order to hybrid pick I'm going to be using the pick on the D string and then plucking the G string with my middle finger. Okay, so we get both notes sounding at the same time. For this phrase we're going to start off on the D and G strings in the 3rd fret. Second chord, we're going to knock that G string down a half step. We're going to slide the whole thing up to the 5th, both strings, and then slide up to 7 and 8. And then we're going to repeat that, but the first chord this time, we are going to only pick the G in the 3rd fret. We're going to leave that D string ring open. And then repeat the rest of the phrase as it is. When we get to that last chord, we're going to hold it and then pull off with our middle finger and let an open D ring. All right, so up to speed. All right, from there we start the main riff, okay? And this has kind of a triplet feel to it. It's a hammer-on deal on the D string. So we pluck, open D, and then we hammer on the 10, and then to 12, okay? That's the main technique, and then we pluck the G string in 10, pluck open D, G string in the 9th fret. So that whole phrase, just like that. The second time we play it, we're gonna add in a hit on the 12th fret on the G string. So that whole phrase would be, okay, so that takes us in, the drums then kick in, and then once the vocals come in, we start alternating it with, it's a similar phrase, but we're just going to change a couple of the notes, okay? So we have that phrase starting us, and then we're going to start the other phrase to alternate it with, same thing, open D, hammering on 10 to 12, but now we're going to hit the G string in the 9th, open D, 7 on the G string. And then we hit the G in the 10th to complete it. So it's the same type of thing as the very first one, we just change up the notes. So the whole phrase that alternates through the verse is, that's the main phrase going through the entire verse. We're just alternating those two ideas until we get to the chorus. So we'll cover the chorus in the next video. So check that out. Let me know if you have any questions.